can now afford to stay in a house like this.
This is a 20-year-old who's staying in a house where he's paying over $1,000 in rentals per month.
I knew it was gonna work out. Yeah. But like I just didn't know when. So there's a time where I actually ran out of money.
So imagine how much he's making per week. Not mentioning how much he's making per month. This is crazy, guys. We have people in Zimbabwe, especially, I should say young people, who are making huge amount of money doing online business.
If you don't have correct guidance, you lose everything. So even if you are rich, there's a time you actually become poor.
So having someone like you on this platform saying what you're saying, it really gives me hope that somehow, somewhere here in Africa, we're going somewhere.
Today, we're going to find out, is Forex trading for everybody, or it's for the chosen, or maybe it's for those who are really good with numbers? I don't know.
I have so many questions.
I was an 18-year-old who had lost maybe over $4,000, $5,000 in the market. The only invest money you're willing to lose.
Me, I barely understand anything here. I'm just seeing the graph.
So here there's a deposit of 1,500.
Bro,
online business pays. We now live in a world where people can make millions, thousands of US dollars online by just staying at home. I'm talking to a 20-year-old who has the maturity of a well-established 40-year-old. Crazy. So if you're watching my videos for the first time, I'm kindly asking if you can subscribe. Please, it really helps this channel a lot if you subscribe and like. We are trying to reach 200,000 subscribers before the year end. So it would mean a lot if you like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Please.
Bro, how many inches is this TV? This is huge, bro.
This is an 85-inch TV.
Do you guys watch football here?
Yeah, we do. We do watch football.
And you play FIFA?
Yeah, we play FIFA on the PlayStation over here.
Bro, do you go to church?
Yeah, I do go to church.
You pray?
I pray, yeah.
Bro, it's important.
I actually go to church.
It's very important. Young people tend to forget that God is above everything.
I always talk about my videos.
Yeah.
Above everything, there's God. You can make all the money in the world, but you will never be fulfilled without God.
Amen to that. I wanted to ask you something. Are you not scared what the future holds? It's going to get massive. A lot of people are going to be under you. Are you not scared of that?
I'm really not scared of that, because I think in life, even if I'm to have challenges in the future, I think I'm at a point where I believe everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Everything that God's put your way, it's all for a bigger reason. So I'm a Forex trader. I'm a financial markets analyst. So I basically speculate on the financial markets, whether a currency pair is going to go up or go down, and I make money through the price difference and the price change.
In Zimbabwe?
In Zimbabwe, yes.
So when did you start doing something like this?
Okay, so I started in 2021.
This young man is staying here, this house. You are here?
Yes, I'm
in Madokero?
Madokero Estate.
How are you affording to pay for this?
I've been working hard, and over time, I've managed to actually, I can now afford to stay in a house like this.
What motivated you to start? To say, this pays, one or the other, maybe in the future is going to pay me?
Okay, so in general, I've always been a very curious person. Growing up, I've always been curious. I've started businesses at a very young age. I had a whole lighting store when I was still in high school. So this whole Forex thing, it was also something I enjoyed to do. So before I even started like making money, when I started trading Forex the first time, it was more of curiosity than actually making money from it. So it was actually more of like trying to learn. I was in search of the knowledge on how, okay, this actually works, but how does it work? How does this happen? And all the stuff. Until I'm here where I am right now.
How much money have you lost doing this?
Before being profitable?
Yes.
Before being profitable, I lost thousands of dollars. I was an 18-year-old who had lost maybe over $4,000, $5,000 in the markets. Yeah. Because the amount of money you deposit over time, it accumulates. So if I was to look back at it, I really lost so much money in trading.
Would you encourage someone who is watching this video to start Forex?
I'd advise them to look for the right information. For the right information, and to not invest money they're not willing to lose, number one. To not invest money until they know what they're doing. So don't take money that's supposed to pay your child's school fees, or money that's supposed to pay for something. Yeah. And you say, I'll trade, then I'll return the money. The markets don't work like that. And I think that's the first lesson I learned. That's one of the first lessons I learned. Yeah. Every time I took money that wasn't supposed to be using for Forex, every time I tried to trade with that type of money, I lost. So it was a good lesson. So now I knew that, you know what, you can lose. So even right now, I'm at a point where I know what I'm doing, I know how to trade. But if I can just sell everything I have and use the money to trade because I know there's a chance I'll lose it. It's not 100% guaranteed. It's not, and it's like almost like any business. If you treat, you should actually treat Forex like a business because it is one.
It is a business.
It is a personal business that you can actually run by yourself.
Is there going to come a time where you invest in other things, or you're just going to keep on doing Forex?
Definitely. I don't think Forex is something that's supposed to, it can definitely make you wealthy, but I don't think in the long run it's something that, as much as I was to be trading Forex,
yes,
I want to have passive income so I'm going to start investing in real estate, in businesses. I have so many business ideas that I'm actually willing to invest in with the money that I make from Forex. So right now I actually run a lighting store. It's called Max Lighting. If you look for it, you'll find it.
Really?
Yeah, so I have chandeliers, I have LED strips, I do lighting right now. But right now, it's not money that I'm relying on. It's not money that I know will take care of me later in the future. So it's now just running itself, and it just generates income and it just continues to run. And then I'm using Forex as capital for other businesses.
What the challenges have you faced besides the capital?
As a Forex trader? I think the main challenge that I kind of faced was when I was starting out, you can't really register on a broker legally if you're under 18. So I was under 18. So now when it was now time for withdrawals, whenever I made money, I now need to go through long processes because I'll review someone's documents, they now need to verify. So yeah, but besides that, I think it's something that's really straightforward. You don't really face any challenges like I got scammed or whatsoever. I have never given anyone money to teach me. I've always used free stuff, and I got to a point where I had so much knowledge that I had to refine it to suit me.
Oh, okay.
To suit me, yes. So I got to a point where I almost knew everything, but I only maybe took 5% of everything I knew, and that's what I use up to date.
Why? Instead of being greedy.
In Forex, less is more. The more simple your strategy is, the higher your win rate is going to be. The more you're also going to know what you're doing in the market. So less is more, even in terms of trading. The lesser the trades, the better the accuracy, the better the win rate becomes.
Bro, you're crazy. For a 20-year-old to have the mentality that you have, that I'm going to invest this money, and if I lose it, I lose it. We try again. I don't think that a lot of people are able to do that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I also think that everyone can do it. Everyone, but it's a process. I didn't have this mindset 4 years ago, but it has really built me from the person I was. And if I hadn't done Forex, I think I would have a different mindset. Even the way I would treat money would have been completely different. But because I went through this journey, it's a whole journey that you have to go through. And right now, I can't even tell you that I am where I think I'll peak. I can't even tell you that I am where I want to be. I'm literally maybe 15% into my journey. So everything you're seeing right now, trust me, is nothing compared to the goal that I'm aiming for.
I have been one of those people who look down upon Forex trading, and maybe I should say it, I'm scared to lose my money. In your case, what can you say when it comes to Forex trading? Because there is that negative perspective towards it.
So what I can say about it is that the main thing that kills people, or the main thing that's poison to the world right now, it's miseducated. It's not being educated on something. So now if people have a whole perception of what Forex is, but it's not that. People think it's a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something that, you can just invest your money and start making returns or whatever. But it's actually, if it takes you 4 years to actually be a doctor, for you to be a certain person, then in Forex, the same thing. It actually takes time to learn. Even though getting a mentor will shorten the process and all that, but it's not something that, it's a get-rich-quick scheme. You can actually start learning Forex and not lose money, and only invest when you're now confident and when you now know what you're doing. Exactly, yeah.
Bro.
And you don't need money to start learning Forex. As much as people pay out there, you can use YouTube. There are free courses on the internet. So you don't need to pay anyone a single dollar. But you can actually still learn and be ready for the markets and now know that, okay, fine, now I know what I'm doing. Just like anything. Just like any business, it's a business.
A 20-year-old talking about it's a business, bro. The maturity in your tone, I'm impressed. So let's talk about you. You started in 2021.
Exactly.
When did you start seeing the returns?
So my first, in my first year, it was basically the learning phase. That's when you're so, you're so bombarded with so much information. You're learning this and learning this. So that was basically the first year. Then in the second year, it was more of a refining year where I was now refining, okay, so this is what Forex actually is. So maybe in the first year I was wrong, I was learning different stuff. And then in the second year, now I had an idea of what it was. Then in the third year, it was me working on myself now. Because in Forex, it's not all about the charts. It actually develops your character. You have to be patient. You have to be disciplined. So there are certain character traits that I had to also work on until before I started making money. So in my third year, that's when I started seeing progress in myself making money.
Every business comes with a lot of challenges. Since you started in 2021, what are the challenges that you have faced?
Okay, so the big challenge that you can face as a trader is capital. By what I mean by capital, no matter how much money you have going into these markets as a beginner, if you don't have the right guidance, you lose everything. So even if you are rich, there's a time you actually become poor. Is you try to become the best trader that you want to be. As much as you want to be profitable with everything, there's actually a point where you actually lose money. So the biggest challenge that I faced was the point where, because I was at school and the times I used to get pocket money, all that stuff, and even money from my business. So there's a time where I'd hope, I knew it was gonna work out. But like I just didn't know when. So there's a time where I actually ran out of money. And now I had to actually start, going back to the drawing board, strategizing and
A 20-year-old. Do you know how crazy it sounds that I'm having this kind of conversation with a 20-year-old? The reason why I'm keeping on repeating what I'm saying, a 20-year-old, is because all the conversations I've had on this YouTube channel have been with older people who have reached a point where they are well established. Even the kind of people that watch my content, even the kind of people that recognize me at the airport, it's not young people. It's always the mature people, the grown-ups who are trying to put things together. So having someone like you on this platform saying what you're saying, it really gives me hope that somehow, somewhere here in Africa, we're going somewhere. One of the things that I told you when I got here, like, keep on pushing, don't give up. Because at the end of the day, young people, they tend to give up on things. But in your case, with how you're speaking, and you're playing your cards very well. It's impressive, bro.
I think at the end of the day, you should just be strategic with everything you're doing, and you should always have a plan on what you want to do and where you're going. So if you don't have a proper plan, and if you don't, because I think the other thing that most young people have, they're speaking from dreams. They're not being realistic. So if you have to be realistic, that okay, fine, can I realistically make $1 million from Forex trading in the next 1 week? You're lying to yourself when you don't even have capital. So when you actually sit down with yourself, when you actually collect your thoughts, and then you think about it, okay, where I am right now, if I want to be at this certain point in a year, what are the steps I need to do to get to the point? So now you start working towards those goals. So I think even advice I give young people out there who are trying something, whether it's a business, whether it's Forex, don't speak from a point of thinking that it's definitely going to work out. It's going to work out in the next few days. But be realistic. Okay, fine. With the way things have been progressing in the past, for me to get to that goal, what do I need to change? So there are certain things that you actually now realize you need to change. Maybe it's your lifestyle. Maybe it's how you spend money. Maybe it's this and this. Maybe it's a certain attribute that you have that might be holding you back.
It's a process.
It's a process. So now, when you now know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be going, now you know where you will be after a year, where you need to be after 5 years, where you need to be after 10 years. Because I'm at a point where I know where I'm going to be in the next 1 year. Me coming to this house, it's not something that just happened overnight, that I woke up and I said to move out. No, I knew exactly where I was at that time, and I knew I needed to be here, and I worked towards it. And before I could even be here, I could afford this house maybe 6 months prior. I could afford to be in a house like this one. So I'll actually give you one thing about me. I was a very impulsive person. So what I mean by impulsive is there are times I make decisions fast. So in the markets, that reflects in the markets. If you're not a patient person, that also reflects in the market. So now you need to sit down with yourself. Okay, fine, I'm doing this wrong. I'm losing money because of this and this, because of A, B, C, D. Those are actually traits you need to, sit down and actually work on. There are psychology books that you need to read as a trader. It's not all about the charts. There are books you need to read, psychology books, to fix your mindset. And as you're fixing your mindset for the markets, you're also fixing yourself.
Guys, you need to start reading.
So I'll first take you through the platform. Where I trade, where I place my trades. So this is a platform called MetaTrader.
Okay.
This platform over here. So this is where I place all my trades. So if you can come here, this is just one of the accounts. So let me go to my history.
Also, you have many accounts.
Oh yes, I have many accounts. So if you can come here, so there's also a way to verify if an account is a live account or if it's actually a demo. Yeah, there are people who trade demo accounts and they claim they're real accounts.
Oh, okay.
So on MetaTrader,
yes,
it tells you that this is a real account or this is a demo account. So if you can see here, it says World Trade Real. I'll also show you these accounts on my phone.
Yeah.
So it will also show you the deposit amount that you deposited in this account. So this is an account that I started trading this week. This is just this week.
Yeah.
So here there's a deposit of 1,500.
Bro.
And there's a withdrawal of 2,393. And this is the balance. And right now we're currently holding a trade. It's a small trade, but this is the trade we are currently holding right now. It just started moving. It's already up around $48. But this is just how I trade. So I place my trades and you have the history. So these are all the trades I took. So you can see we have a trade that literally went for $1,200. That one over there.
Is this the profit?
That's the profit. In blue is profit, in red is the loss.
So you invested, is this the money that you invested?
That's the price where I was trading in the market. So this is gold. This is gold, yeah. So this is the price in the markets where I got my trade in. So this is when I got into the trade.
Yeah.
Then it will also show me the price that I got out. So I got in over here and I got out over here.
So this week, this is the profit?
This is the profit from just one of the accounts.
Bro.
Yeah.
From one of the accounts?
So, and then you can
actually... 1,200.
And you can see over here, this is a withdrawal over here of 1,500 over here. This is today in the morning.
Today in the morning?
Yeah, so I can also show you these trades on my phone. I can also confirm everything on my phone.
Yeah.
So for this specific account that we are talking about over here, it's over here. So this is the deposit, 1,500. This is the withdrawal, 2,393. And this is the profit. So you can see.
It can show you.
It can show you it's a real account.
Yeah.
So I have other accounts that I will just be holding. So it's almost like this one.
Yeah.
I haven't traded this, but it's one of my accounts. This is the deposit.
So it's just there.
It's just there, and it's also a real account. It tells you. So I have this one over here. If it's a demo account, it will tell you demo over here.
Bro, you're saying that there are certain accounts that are just there with the money that you have already deposited. Yes. I'm seeing 3,000 over there.
Yeah. It's in my trading account. So if I actually have more money.
That's a contingency plan.
Yeah.
So that's a contingency plan. Like if anything goes wrong other side, I have other things.
I have other things.
Bro, crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I have multiple accounts. I even also have another account. So this is an account I tried to look at today. Oh yeah, we actually are paying profits, $212. And look at the deposit. Come look at the deposit. The deposit is $393. And right now, if we are to close, we are leaving with around $685. So these are the profit. And it's a live account again. It says real over here. Traders will know what I'm talking about. If it's a demo, it says demo over there. Can you see that demo?
Yeah. Or if it's a demo, you can tell.
It tells demo. And the real account is this wallet thing. So deposit or withdraw. So if I actually click on withdraw, it takes me to the withdrawal page.
You know, let's talk about social media. Let's talk about online. What's your words of encouragement to parents who are watching this video, who have kids, who aspire to do something online and then they deprive those kids from that? What's your encouragement?
Okay, so my encouragement is, number one, I don't blame them for maybe sometimes being cautious or telling the kids be careful.
Yes.
I don't blame them because it's also instinct. And there's a lot of stuff online that's a scam. In the Forex industry, there are many scams going on. Someone who just claims they not trade Forex and they scam people. So my words of advice to certain parents like those who have kids who are aspiring to be traders or who want to be traders is make sure, guide them to get the right knowledge. And I'll tell you one thing, you don't need to pay a single person for you to know the knowledge about Forex. Not even one single person, you don't need to. Everything is online for free. So if your child is YouTube, Google.
Yeah.
So if your child is passionate about Forex, let them. You can still balance Forex in school, because I literally went for my O levels, A levels, and I passed with flying colors, and I was trading Forex at the same time, because it's not something that I spend my whole day doing. So if your child is setting dreams about something online, and trust me, these days you will be surprised by how many millionaires are coming from the internet.
Crazy, bro.
It's the new age. You know, someone will literally on that, because it's no longer about how much work you put in, how smart you are, what you know.
Exactly.
It's no longer about how much work that you are going to be putting in, working. No. Sometimes being smart can make a millionaire overnight.
So it's no longer about working hard, it's about working smart.
Working smart, exactly.